Welcome back, welcome back. This next guest, Charles Gray, is here with us from Steam Smith's Vapor Shop. Well, that's hard to say.
It is. It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. Now, let's talk about this because this is a fairly new trend for people.
In this area, it is a very new trend. On the coastlines, it's already been established for many years.
Okay.
It's a nicotine replacement. It's a way to get your nicotine without all the other chemicals that are in big tobacco.
Well, they first came out with these electronic cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like cigarettes, and then you would, I don't know, put things in them, and then you would, it would
Well,
blow
they would come
steam or something, right?
They would come pre-filled and pre-charged, and you would use those until they died, and then throw them away. They're basically disposables.
Okay.
It's come a long way technology-wise. You have options now. You don't have to stick with just the blues or, you know, various gas station brands. There's there's several things that have come a long way, like the tanks. They don't leak anymore. You don't have to worry about getting dry hits, which would be, it's terrible. It tastes like burnt popcorn.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know anybody that likes burnt popcorn.
So there's some flaws in this. In the beginning, there were
In the
flaws
beginning,
in
there
the
was
system.
many flaws, like battery life was an issue. Getting a cartridge that had no juice in it, which is what you inhale, and it's just so much better now because there's so many people that are interested in this that it's driven the technology.
Okay.
Now, how does it compare with an actual cigarette? I mean, are you replacing is just the nicotine? Is that right?
Exactly. And to tell you a little about my shop, I have a flavor bar where you can test flavors out. I also have assorted strengths on those testers from 0 to 24 milligrams. 24 is like having a Marlboro Red. It's quite strong. So you can step yourself down as you're progressing, you know, getting off the cigarettes. So
It's kind of like a Nicorette patch where you got a big one, a small one, and a...
It is like a patch or the gum. You know, it's a way to get your
getting a
craving
dose.
taken care of without getting chemicals. So, and there's all kinds of flavors. I have cotton candy. I have strawberry banana.
Do you have bacon?
I do.
You're
I have
kidding
bacon.
me.
Come see me if you like bacon.
Bacon, okay.
Oh, wow.
This might help you lose weight, too.
It actually, personal success story. I started vaping because I was driving on the road a lot, and I would do nothing but drink sodas and eat cheeseburgers. So I ballooned up, and I said, well, I need to do something else.
Yeah.
So I'm a very hand-orientated kind of person, so it took care of it.
So how does this compare to a cigarette? Are you inhaling less chemicals, or are you just inhaling? What's the health?
Typically,
thing?
you have 4 ingredients in an e-cigarette. You've got propylene glycol, which is synthetic glycerin. It's just like vegetable glycerin, which is another ingredient in it. Candy flavorings and pharmaceutical-grade nicotine.
So that's all you're getting is nicotine.
That's it.
You don't get the tar and the other
There's
stuff.
no tar, there's no chemicals, no carcinogens, none of that.
Yeah.
Nicotine by itself is no worse for you than caffeine is.
Yeah. What about? Yeah, I saw someone. What I don't know what you call in the,
Personal vaporizer?
you have a person. They're doing a personal vaporizing session, I guess.
Right.
What is called? How is this? How is this working with restaurants and places where you can't smoke and?
I lived in Springfield, and I know the rule in Springfield is it's up to the business owner's discretion.
Yeah.
But I have noticed around even Harrison that as long as you're not being obnoxious, if you're being discreet, nobody cares.
Yeah. You talked about the different flavors, the cotton candy and the bacon flavors. Can you just have no flavor whatsoever?
I have tobacco flavors as well. There's always going to be a flavor to it. There's just nicotine by itself is horrid. It tastes really bad.
Yeah, okay, so you mask that a little bit.
Right.
So what my question was, I guess if you're in a restaurant setting, the thing that upset people was the smell or the burn in the eyes or whatever.
Right.
Secondhand smoke.
Yeah, the
type
secondhand
thing.
smoke.
Well, the only byproduct of vaping is water vapor. So there's a lot of misconception out there that people think they're getting chemicals and nicotine. No, the only byproduct is water vapor. That's it. And there's several studies that aren't funded by big tobacco that prove that the only thing coming out is water vapor.
Okay.
You have a slight smell. It doesn't linger. It's whatever flavor you were vaping
Yeah.
on. Like I have one called Sticky Bun. It's just like a cinnamon roll. And when you exhale, it smells like a bakery inside. So
Okay. Okay. Now, are there different, and I probably wished I would have asked you to bring some different devices, but are there different things that
There
you
are.
can
There's
use, or-
everything from a beginner kit up to an advanced kit. My price ranges are very reasonable. I start as low as $20, and you could spend as much as you wanted to because they have some quite expensive units. But even a blister pack, which is just your basic starter kit, is $20, and I include free juice at my stores, so you get everything you need for $20.
And you keep mentioning your store, so tell us a little bit about where that is.
That is in the Liberty Plaza, which is 1309 Highway 6265, Suite C.
And
in
that's
Harrison.
who you next to?
Pizza Pro.
Pizza Pro, okay.
I'm
Yeah, I
right
know
next
where that's
to
at.
Farmers and Pizza Pro.
Okay.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Good.
So
Now, you
good
talk-
parking.
How long have you
easy
been in
to-
business?
A month.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you
But-
had quite a bit of business then in that month?
I have. It really surprised me for Harrison. You know, I figured it would be a little slow to start with, but it's been wonderful.
Good.
You got
And-
people that like to vape.
Yes, and I've met a lot of amazing people, and I'm all about customer service. I love talking to people.
Good. Well, that's one part of why we do this show is to get you the owner's face, and people get to see your attitude and your personality. So you mentioned beginner kits, and that kind of sparked a question in my head. What age can you sell these to?
You have to be 18.
Have to be
Okay.
18.
And
okay.
I do check ID. If you even remotely look under 30, I'm checking
Okay.
your ID,
Okay.
so don't be offended.
Right, okay. Well, that's great
So
information.
I would card in.
You would card in. Okay. All right. Charles, thank you so much for being
Thank you,
here.
guys. I
And the
appreciate
name of the
the invite.
store is Steam Smith's Vapor Shop,
And then-
it's located in the Liberty Plaza next to Pizza
Do
Pro.
you have a phone
and-
number?
I
there,
do.
too?
The phone number is 365-0456.
And
now,
stop-
don't confuse that with Walgreens. It's not a 9, it's a 6.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
You stop in and check him out. Charles will probably be in there at the store, and he'll answer any questions you may have.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
very much.
Up next, we're going to be talking with Shelley Renner and also Betty Hayes, and we'll be talking about the NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Health, and we'll do that in just 2 minutes. Stay with us.